that you see that they might present with being obviously they have the veteran leadership, but they get young guys who get some shine like that too.
Yeah, I mean, I think it starts with the veteran guys right now, though. Also, to be honest with you, when you have guys like Russ, like DeMar, like Dennis, who have won at a high level, they understand what it takes, and they can always keep you in a game, and they also have the ability to finish games. So I think doing the job on them early and making sure we're consistent throughout the 48 with how we defend them. But again, like you said, they've got younger guys, who are contributing, who are learning, that understand like where I think the vets have done a good job is bringing those guys along, right? They've been sharing the game with those guys and not dominating the ball so that they don't get opportunities to participate.
And just with their head coach, obviously, Doug Christie, Doug was just saying how everybody talks so much about offense, but what he appreciates about Brent, you guys play that defensive side. How good of a defender was Doug?
He was awesome. He used to give guys fits. You know what I mean? Like there was that one. He took all the challenges, which I think was impressive. In that era, the two guard. Like if you were a good team, you had an elite level two guard. And every night it was his responsibility to go shut those guys down. So, his toughness, his physicality, the size, but the want to and the determination. You know what I mean? Was the thing that I stood out most. How many questions do you get?
This is the last one.
Good.
Almost exactly a year ago, this team was on the West Coast swing with some of the same cities, Sacramento, LA. And last season, you guys talked about just how that trip kind of helped get established where you guys are now. I guess in hindsight on this West Coast trip, how much did that trip really set up where this team is now as far as just learning how to win, especially on the road?
I mean, it was big, especially the game here was a big one for us because it led to the belief that you can, right? And although it was kind of funky how it ended, JI 3-1, but it gave guys belief that we could. And when you're going through the process of, kind of turning a team around, that's the biggest thing that you have to gain is the belief that you can. So that trip was huge for us.
I know that Dennis was a big part of your guys' run late last year. Can you just kind of speak to kind of the pleasure of having him, on your team?
Yeah, I mean, the thing that stands out most in my mind is the level of competition that he brought. I mean, he was in every dogfight, every battle, every loose ball, charges, you know what I mean? Like laying his body on the line just to compete and go out and win. He's one of the most crafty guys in our league. He understands time, score, the bonus situation. When his team's in the bonus, he's just going to run into somebody, fall down, and go shoot free throws, right? But like he just had all the little tricks that I think were really good for our younger guys, also so that they could see and that they can learn from. But like courage to take big shots, to make big shots. Again, all those things helped us, continue to improve and also down the stretch in the playoffs.
Just one question. Mm-hmm. About Schroeder, when he first came to you, he had bounced around a little bit, he fit right in. Were you kind of surprised that he was to help your team that early in the stage?
No, I mean that was the reason why we went and got him. There was opportunities out there, for different people. But we watched Dennis and studied Dennis over the years and understood, how he could help our team and how he would fit with our team. A guy, who is tough, who does compete. And we thought that was just a great fit for us, how he could help Cade, late in games with the ball in his hands and put Cade in different positions, and help set him up. So there was no question. Our guys embraced him, and he give him credit. He embraced the situation also, which isn't always easy with as much bouncing around as he did. When he came to us, he gave us all he had. Thank you.
Appreciate it.